Alright, for the lesson plan final project, I'm going to do it on the 50 states. Rationale background for this project. A lot of CI students struggle with memorization. Knowing where you live and the location of the 50 states is an important life skill, and I actually taught this lesson this past fall using worksheets, colored pencils, and I kept on thinking that there was a better way to teach this, so I wanted to kind of use a few tricks and a few projects, technology to kind of emphasize memorization. The overview of the lesson plan, my objectives for this lesson for my students. When given a map of the United States, students will be able to identify the 50 states with a 70% accuracy. Second objective, when shown a location, students will be able to name its state with an 80% accuracy. And objective 3, when given a name of a state, students will be able to locate its region with a 90% accuracy. The standards I'm going to address, I'm addressing the Michigan Social Studies Content Expectation Grade 4, and it's Geography Standard 1.04. The student will use geographic tools and technologies, stories, songs, and pictures to answer geographic questions about the United States. The ISTE standards that I'm going to be addressing are 2A, design or adapt relevant learning experiences that incorporate digital tools and resources to promote student learning and creativity, and 2C, customize and personalize learning activities to address students' diverse learning styles, working strategies, and abilities to use digital tools and resources. The lesson plan description, I'm going to have students log in to Google Classroom to view the assignment, and as they view the assignment they will see that they need to watch a video, and this video is called Chef Mimal video. I say Mimal and you'll see why I pronounce it that way. To learn mnemonic techniques that will help assist the memorization of the 50 states, and students will then apply knowledge learned by completing challenges on an online simulation created by Shepherd Software. So the Chef Mimal video, it uses music mnemonics. I created a song. Hopefully I can get the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song to go along with it. And so students will be able to memorize the lyrics of the song, and that will help. But they'll also be able to use image mnemonics. So the Chef Mimal, as you can see on this slide, creates an image that's easily remembered. So at the top here, we have Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, and Louisiana. So we have Mimal. And again, that is also a word mnemonic. So we can kind of see the visual, and we have the word that kind of goes along, and the story that we're going to use kind of music to go even along with that. So it all ties in to learn the 50 states. So just a few quick examples. So I have this Google slide that I will make into a video, and you see I have the chef colored in first, and then from there the story leads on to Kentucky Fried Chicken using a Tennessee tin, and then the story leads on into the chef got ill in Ohio with Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio, and then the story goes from there into reading magazines in Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and from there the story talks about many different things, including the cow in the west coast. We have California, Oregon, Washington, and horse from Maine. You see the Maine hair. If you turn your head, you can even see the state of Maine kind of looks like a horse, and with, of course, the horse has a mane. So this is just a few quick examples of what the video and story goes into, just using mnemonics to help memorize the 50 states. After the students watch the video and kind of interact with that video, then they'll lead into independent practice using Shepherd's software simulations. So there are 5 different levels of jigsaw puzzles that increase in difficulty as they go on, and these games create kind of an online learning environment that's fun but also very challenging. I definitely recommend you try it for yourself. Right here is the link, and I'm gonna take you there, show you a quick example. So as you can see, we have the 5 jigsaw puzzles from the Shepherd software. It starts using the US map right here, level 1, and it's by region. So it'll give you a region of a few states, and you click and drag the states in that only highlighted region, and then it'll give you more of an area, and it'll give you borders to help you find your state. Then it gets harder and harder. It'll give you more states and take away the boundaries, so you can't really see where the states go. You just have to really know exactly where they go, because you'll be clicking and dragging. And then it just gets harder and harder. So this is, progressively helping the students learn exactly where the states are. It gives them regions for those that are having trouble, but once they get it, they can kind of move on. So it really is very individualized for the students. So the materials needed for this project, basically all the students need to complete the assignment portion of the assignment is they just need either a computer, an iPad, a laptop, or a Chromebook. Any of those will do, and headphones to listen to the story and the song and kind of make it their own. You could do that as a whole class activity if you wanted, but if you want your learners working separately, then those are the materials that you would need. The way I'm going to assess the students, first of all, I'm going to let them kind of have an opportunity to self-assess themselves. This would not be graded, so they would go to the Shepherd software and use the jigsaw, and so they would kind of have a really good idea what they need to work on, and then from there I would give them a large group test, and students would then have to label all the 50 states, and then the individual assessments. So we have individual assessment number 1. Each student will be shown one state at a time, and the student will have to provide their name. So they'd be shown a state, and they would have to just verbally share the name. And then assessment number 2, the student would be told the name, and they would have to point to the region on the map that state is located. For the assignment itself, the rubric is as follows. It has attitude category, a time management, pride, preparedness, and focus on the task. So these are skills that the CI kids in the classroom need to work on every day and in every assignment to find a job. So these are very job-based skills, and that's what the assignment would be based on. And that's it. Thanks for listening.